Okay. So first of all, thank you for having me have this agent training online. May I just introduce myself? I am the International Development Officer from XJTLU, as known as Xi'an Jiaotong-Liverpool University. Today, I will give everyone a very quick and short, and I will keep it sweet, personal statement. Not personal statement, I mean presentation to everyone. Right. So first of all, as international university, so from the name you can tell our university is called Xi'an Jiaotong-Liverpool University. It's an international joint venture university founded by Xi'an Jiaotong University in China. Is one of the top 10 universities in China, and the University of Liverpool from UK. As independent Sino-foreign cooperative university, our university have both prestigious parent university and is the first and only one of its kind approved by the Ministry of Education in China. So from the map, you can see actually we are the joint adventure university. Right. Who we are? We are the one of the largest Sino-foreign university in China. The university currently offers approximately 90 degrees programs in the fields of science, engineering, business, finance, architecture, urban planning, language, culture, etc. And we have more than 17 students and more than 60 from 60 countries faculties. And we offer at the moment from the PPT we say is 18, and this 18 is not included PhD. So if I include a PhD, it will be over 90 degrees. And also our university is located in Suzhou. Suzhou is where it's right next to Shanghai. So from Suzhou to Shanghai, it only takes around 20 to 30 minutes by the bullet train. So it's very convenient for the student if they are traveling back to their home country. Location, Suzhou. I just give everyone really quick. I noticed that there are, okay, I will make it full. Just one sec. One sec, right. Right, the location. The location, I've noticed that there are a few, our Chinese consulate there, and also we have few foreign consulate. So I give a very, very quick and a brief introduction of Suzhou. So Suzhou is based in Jiangsu province, and it's right next to Shanghai. And also Suzhou is a city has been known in China as a paradise on the earth since ancient times. So our campus enjoying the beautiful environment where there is harmonious between the city's rich cultural traditions and its rapid economic development. And also Suzhou is one of the most developed city in China, so included Suzhou traditions and is China's, and we have the China's equivalent of Silicon Valley and a hub of global innovation houses and a large clustering of Fortune 500 companies. So I hope in the future we can have the chance to meet everyone in Suzhou, especially at XJTLU campus. So I will be I'll be grateful if I have a chance to take everyone to walk around in Suzhou, because Suzhou is a very, very cultural and internationalized city. Right. So now we move to the university itself. So why choose us? So from the slides, you can tell our university is internationally recognized degree from University of Liverpool. So which means student will receive 2 degrees, but these 2 degrees only for the undergraduate student, so not for the postgraduate student. So I have to emphasize here. As undergraduate student, they will receive 2 degrees. One is from the university itself, XJTLU. So you will receive 1 China degree, which is recognized by the Administration of Education in China. And also you will receive the UK degree, which is issued by the University of Liverpool. And for our courses is 100% taught in English. And also we have a range of study areas included, which is I already mentioned before: science, technology, architecture, business. We even included film study. So film study, what kind of, we have film study faculty as well. So under this faculty, student either can study media communication, or student can study the production, the film production, etc. And also we offer learn Chinese free alongside degree programs. So which means if students study with us, they will eligible to learn free Chinese with us. So all our Chinese, the Chinese language class is free for our international students through year 1 to year 3. And also, as everyone know, we're the Sino-Foreign University, so which means we'll provide students have a chance to study in our home university, which is in Liverpool. So give students have both experience in China and in UK. So student can choose 2+2 study rule. So it's pretty straightforward. So student will study 2 years in China, and in year 3, year 4, they can transfer to Liverpool to continue their study. So you may want to ask, so what is the requirement for transfer? So it's pretty easy and straightforward. So basically we will check your past year 2, the last year 2, and the last year 1 and the year 2, the transcript. So you need to pass all the courses in China campus, and then you are eligible to transfer to our UK campus. And also we, so it doesn't matter in the end, you're going to graduate in China campus or in the UK campus, you all receive 2 degrees. And also we provide wide range of study abroad opportunity. Like I mentioned in the PPT, so student can choose to have half year or even a year or even summer school with our partner university. So we have our partner university, more than 60 universities all over the world. So for example, we partner with UCL in UK, and we partner with the Seoul University in Korea, and also we partner with UCLA in US. So a student can choose to study 1 semester with our partner university. That's called study abroad. Of course, student can do the summer course. So for example, they can study with our partner university, Leeds University in UK, for 2 weeks or 4 weeks during the summertime. And also all our all our courses, especially for architecture, business, etc. So our academic quality is 100% is professional accreditation. So for example, if you study accounting, so our accounting course is accredited as ACCA, or if you study architecture, so is accreditation by the RIBA. And also we partner with multinational company. As I mentioned before, Suzhou is a very, very vibrant and exciting and internationalized city. So we have the top 500 Fortune's companies located here. So if student willing to do the internship, of course, we will help student to look for it and help them to get a place with those company. Oh, yes, there's someone asked, if students study all 4 years in China, of course, they will get double degree. So which means either student take 2+2 study route, yes, they receive double degree. If they take 0++4, so which means 4 years with us, they receive double degree as well. Yes, they receive double degree if study 4 years in China. But I have to mention that this double degree only for undergraduate, not for the postgraduate. For the postgraduate student, they only receive 1 degree, which is from Liverpool University. So they will receive UK degree. They would not receive a Chinese degree. But for the undergraduate, they will receive UK degree and Chinese degree. I know this is quite a lot of information, so I will pick the main point for everyone would like to hear. So basically for our student, so after they graduate, of course, we will be happy if you continue to pursue your postgraduate with us. But of course, you feel free to use our degree to apply to another university in another country. So our student use our degree to apply to the other top range university. So for example, on our right hand side, I list the top university in the world. Unfortunately, I only have the Chinese version, but I can give us like really good glance of that. So for example, every year we have students successfully enrolled with Harvard University, Cambridge, Oxford. So every year we have around 11 students has been successfully enrolled by the Cambridge University. Use our undergraduate degree, and followed by Imperial College, UCL, Columbia University, Edinburgh University, King's College, Melbourne, Sydney, New York University. So I will say the percentage of our students going to top university to continue their study is pretty high. And also for the employment side, yes, we have students also use our degree to apply a job. And it's because our university have really good relationship with those top companies such as Bosch, Amazon, Siemens, or Samsung. So usually I will say I will strongly recommend students when they're in year 3, feel free to speak to our career advisor, and usually they will help our student to get into a place for the internship. So it's really good for before they graduate, because students, they need the work experience before they starting considering after they graduate where they can go. So our career center will help students to looking for a job, include the internship as well. And also for our international student, we have a tailor-made service. because we understand for international students, it's not that easy to adapt into a new environment and a new culture as well. So for our university, we have a special department for all the international students. So this special department is called One-Stop Student Service Center. So this student service center only for our international students. So in this student service center, we provide such as body program for freshmen. So which means for the freshmen, they will have one body. This person actually will not stay with you, but they will guide you through the first half year. So this body, so basically is from year 2 or year 3, even year 4 student. So we will have one-to-one body program. So which means, because student, maybe the new student like freshmen, they come here, they're a little bit confused and they don't know where to open their bank card and where they can get the phone, or where they can find their ration of food or supermarket, etc. And actually someone will stay with you to guide you. So if you have any problem, always, just speak to your body. So that's why it's called body program. And also we have academic advice as well. So if students have any problems, always feel free to speak to me or speak to anyone from the international office. We are quite happy to help students. And also, especially for visa situation, we have a special team for international students. So this special team, they will help students to apply, to extend or register the resident register, etc. So we will guide through students step by step. So so make sure all the international students come here, they can settle down as quick as possible, and they can very quick to get into their study and the campus life as well. Right, study area. So basically, from the PPT, you can see we have this different type of departments as known as faculty. So we have the designed faculty, business, biology, chemistry, science. So I'm pretty sure everyone already have our brochures. If you don't have if you don't have our brochure, just feel free to let me know. I will send more brochures to you. For the degree program, undergraduate, so I will make it very quick. You can see from the slides, and the master as well. So I will say, if you can find the program in undergraduate level, so as same as you can find in master degree. So if you find a BSc accounting, and also you can find MSc in accounting as well. So our bachelor and a master degree is exactly the same. So you can, so I'm not gonna talk too much about the program because it's quite straightforward. So I will give a little bit quick brief about our campus. So recently we just opened our new sports centers. So from the PPT, you can see from the slide, you can see that's just part of our sport activity. So basically, this sports center, we open, and inside student can choose, can play football, football. Of course, the football you play outside as a playground. You can play golf, mini golf, rock climbing, badminton, archery. So so we have those really unique sports for students to join, and also we have our own running track as well. So give students more choices, because I know it's not that many universities. Maybe some universities, they don't provide very interesting sports, and in our university we do. So, and also canteen. So I move on the canteen. This is all part of the school facility. So canteen, we have 4 different types of canteens dotted around in our campus. So our canteen, in our canteen, you can find different cuisine. So for example, you find Chinese cuisine, and you can find foreign cuisine such as burger, etc. And also outside the campus, there is a little, I would say, a shopping mall. So around that shopping mall, you can find lots of drinks. I mean, drinks, not alcohol. I mean, drinks such as milk tea and coffee and cakes, etc. Like dessert shop. And also, they provide different type of food as well. In that shopping center outside our campus is all walking distance. Student can feel free to either eat in school canteens or eat outside. And I would say the price is affordable. It's very affordable. It doesn't matter student choose eating canteen or outside the campus. It's very affordable. And now we move on to the accommodation. So for our student, because all our accommodation, I would say, is off campus, it's not on campus, because on campus is all different faculty and buildings. So we don't build any accommodation on campus, it's off campus. So all the campus is outside the campus, but it only takes like 10 minutes walking distance. So it's very convenient to students walk from their accommodation to our campus. And also I have to emphasize one thing: for our accommodation, each student, they don't need to share with any their flatmate. So basically each student, they have their own room. So own room, which included bathroom as well. So I will say it's ensuite. So each international student, they have their ensuite room. The only thing they need to share, the only place they need to share, from the picture you can see, they need to share living room and the kitchen, and that's it. So they will have their full privacy. They don't need to share with anyone in the room. And the international students' accommodation is guaranteed. So in this slides, you can have quick glance of that. So we have different type of apartments, accommodations. So each one have different price. So when you counseling student, you can show them this slides. They can have a look. So how much gonna cost roughly a month for rent? Of course, if you want the nice one, you might need to pay a little bit more expensive. But I can guarantee it's livable. It's not extraordinarily expensive. It's livable. So the price is really affordable. Because I've done a very, very quick calculation. So normally student, if we're talking about rent, so maybe I will say around 1,500 to 2,500 RMB, Chinese dollars, that's the rent. So if you want to ask, included utility bills, food, transport, and the luxuries. So I will say totally, total monthly cost, everything adds up together, I will say around 3,100 RMB. So around 440 US dollars. This is for all the living expense, part of the tuition fees. Per month, minimum around 440. This included food, transportation, utility bills, and the rent. So you can have a roughly ideas of living in Suzhou. So budget. So budget, that's exactly what I was saying before. And I also list field expense, such as how much gonna cost. For example, go to cinema or coffee or even haircut. So you guys can have a look. If you need this PPT, feel free to ask me or ask Mike. They already have this information there. Right, now is for the very, very important and the interesting part, is our entry requirements. So our entry requirement, to be honest, is very straightforward, and I'm sure that in this meeting, everyone is a very, very experienced counselor. So our entry requirement is pretty similar with the other universities in China or even the university overseas. So for year one entry, because we are 100% fully taught in English, so which means student needs to provide or needs to prepare their IELTS regardless for the year one. So we take IELTS 5.5. But if you have 5.0, we will considering. But the student might need to take extra intensive English course during their year one, because we just want to make sure everyone have a standard English to start with us. Because if you don't understand because all the professor, they were speaking English, so if you can't understand the lecture, it's really hard to survive. So we need IELTS 5.5 or 5.0 regardless. And also completion of high school with good grades. And people might ask, oh, what is good grades means? Because a different country, we have different entry requirements. So what I can say is student, so for example, the student from Malaysia, they need, so because they are taking the UEC result, so which means they need to have 6B. So for example, if people from Vietnam, the other Southeast country, Vietnam, Nepal, or Cambodia, so we need to check the grades, because each country's grading scale is different. So I will say a good grade means B, average B. All the subjects is average B. So usually, if you're not so sure about whether the student is eligible to apply to our university, just send over students' high school degrees, included 3 years or 4 years transcripts to me, and I will pass on to our admission team, and they will check, and then I will get back to you. But I have to mention that the student needs to complete their 12 years grade. If they only have 11 years grade, they can't coming to study with us, because our university at the moment, we do not offer foundation program. So student wants to start our year one program as undergraduate, they need 12-year grade. So they need to finish their 12 years high school. And some of you guys might want to ask, so if student, they study, because I know some of students, they study with in international school. So in international school, usually they will teach, or they will issue the international qualification, which is A-level, IB, SAT, AP, or equivalent. So in this case, if student successfully completed the A-level, foundation, IB, AP, etc., or SAT, and minimum grade is B, average B, so we will take this student as year 2 entry. And also year 2 entry, we need 6.5. And you may ask, oh, if students take A-level or IB, are they still need to provide IELTS? No. So if you study A-level or IB or AP or SAT, etc., you don't need to provide IELTS because we can waive your IELTS. Even if you study O-level as well, we can waive your IELTS as well. So you don't need to provide IELTS. I hope this entry requirement is clear for everyone, but case by case, because at the moment I give everyone this presentation is just the general entry requirement of XJTLU. So down to special case, you're from different country, please just send me the transcript or just give me a shout and I will ask the admission team for the clarified on behalf of you. How to apply is very simple and straightforward. So as agent, you can just go onto our website, official website, to choose the program which student would like to apply, and then you just need to click on the right hand side of that program, and there's a button called apply, and it will straight away direct you to the student portal, and then you can start the application, and you can fill in the student information and upload all the supporting documents via internet. So we will receive on the other side. All the so there is no admission fee charge, so it's free. So as agent, you can create an email for student, so it's easy for you to follow up or control, you know, in the future, because you need to follow up what's going on after you submitted the application. Usually, we will send all the information through the first time you register with us, you know, that first email you register with us. So just make sure you will keep the email safely, so you can access to check the student's application status. For undergraduate student, so we just need education qualifications, which included transcripts and certificate. And you may want to ask, oh, so how about some of student, they only graduate or they only can receive their certificate almost around June or July? Well, that's fine. You still can apply now. So we will issue a conditional offer to the student because you want to secure your place with us first. So you can apply. So we will issue the conditional offer letter. And after, once student receive their final result around July or even August, you can use the result to exchange the conditional offer to the unconditional offer. So you don't need to wait until you receive the result and then apply, because at that time you might lose a chance to apply with us, and also you might lose a chance because we offer a early bird discount. For personal, so that's the application procedure. And also we need transcript and English language qualification. Yes, as I mentioned, we do need IELTS or TOEFL. Personal statement as well, and a passport, and you all can find all these requirement documents through the application portal when you're helping students to apply to us. For the tuition fees, undergraduate student, Chinese dollars 88,000, roughly around 12,400 US dollars. And also I mentioned that there is an early bird discount. So which means if you can submit students' application to us before 1st of May, which is every year, 1st of May, we will automatically to deduct the 5,000, or I already calculate around 1,120 US dollars, so equivalent 8,000 Chinese dollars. That's called early bird discount. And this early bird discount, it will apply every year. So basically, this early bird is not just for your year 1, it's through your 4 years. So you will have this discount. And you might want to ask, oh, if I'm studying, so for example, if the student decided going to go to the 2+2 program, so which means they study 2 years in China, 2 years in UK. Well, obviously, if you decided going to study in UK, so you have to pay the local tuition fees. So you would not pay this 88,000 RMB in China. So you have to pay pounds. On top of my head, this year, Liverpool University tuition fees for undergraduate is between 17,000 pounds, British pound, to 23,000 British pound. So that's the price range, between 17,000 to 22,000 British pound. So I would say it's doubled of our China campus tuition fees. So it's, in the end, it really depends on students' family situations. For the master degree, in China campus is between 90,000 RMB, so roughly around 12,500 to, I would say, our tuition fees for master is between 90,000 to 100,000 RMB. So it's really affordable, because master degree, you also receive Liverpool University's degree. 4D scholarship. 4D scholarship, at the moment, or unfortunately, we do not offer full scholarship. So the highest scholarship student can receive is 50%, which means it's half price of 88,000 Chinese dollars. But in terms of scholarship, of course, we will look into the academic background. So the best one, of course, they can get more. And also, we do offer 2 types of scholarships. So one scholarship is called online scholarship. So which means when you're helping students fill in the application, you can, on the section 7, so when you go through the online application, helping students to apply, on top of my head is on the section 7, we will ask, do you need a scholarship? And what you need to do, just click the button, and it will automatically, join our scholarship waiting list. So usually, this is one type of scholarship. So this scholarship is only for if this student, or if you think your student have really, really strong academic, very strong academic background. So I recommend students should apply scholarship through the online application. The online application is the same as when you applied our undergraduate degree, because it's due in the same time. So we do not separate the application form. So it's combined together. Or another option is, if you think the student is not very strong in academic, but he or she is very good at performing. So performance means interview. So we can organize interview section. So if we organize interview section for the scholarship, so which means the academic side, the percentage of academic side, it will be slightly lighter than the interview section. So this more for if students don't have the good or strong academic background, I will encourage you can arrange face-to-face interview scholarship with us, and I will organize the academic staff to do this interview with students. So the interview section, it will be more important or heavier than the academic side, but that's only for if students don't have strong academic. So that's the scholarship, how they can get the scholarship. Scholarship, we have 50%, this is our top scholarship. And also, and after, student, more or less, they will receive between 20 to 40 or 50. So just unfortunately, we don't offer full scholarship, but this year, we have 9 full scholarships, but this is not for all the courses. This is only for one course, which is master course called MSc Sustainable Construction. Only for this course, MSc Sustainable Construction, this master course, we have 9 full scholarships for students. The reason I said 9 full scholarship is because this 9 full scholarship actually is issued by the government. So it's not issued by XJTLU. So if you ask XJTLU, do we have full scholarship? We don't. But we do have 9 full scholarship from the government, Jiangsu government. So it's very, very easy and simple for this 9 scholarship. First of all, a student needs to be under 30 years old, and student needs to have really good academic background. Of course, we will check, and also student needs to live either in China or outside China. This full scholarship, basically this full scholarship has really, really good package for students. So actually students come here for free. So don't need to pay tuition fees. And also we will give away 2,000 RMB as per month allowance. So roughly around 286 US dollars. This is every month allowance. We even give money to students, and also included 10,000 RMB, so around USD, around US dollars 1,400 US dollars as ticket. I mean ticket is air ticket for the whole master degree. So student, they can use this $1,400 to buy their tickets through their master program. So they might want to buy this ticket is only for the transportation ticket. This transportation is nothing to do with taxi or bus or coach. It's airline, so it's an airfare ticket. So they can use this 1,400 US dollars to purchase the ticket, go home, or even come back. This is for the whole master degree. Our master degree is around 1 year and a half. So it's a 18 months, yeah, 18 months. So that's the package we offer to students. So we have 9 full scholarships for master degree, sustainable construction, only for this course. So if you want to ask more details, feel free to drop me an email. Right, so finally, this is my contact details. I'm sure a few of you guys already have my details, so feel free to contact me. And also in this presentation, I didn't include the summer course, so I might have really quick quick presentation to you guys about our summer course. So basically, as you know, summer course is for summer. um, summer course, mainly we have two types of summer course. So one is called Chinese language summer school. So from the program title, you can tell student can come here to study Chinese with us. And our summer program, our summer school, we run we run 3 sections. So which means student can choose to study with us either 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or 6 weeks. 2 weeks, of course, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 6 weeks is a different price. So the price range is from 3,900 to 8,500. This is between 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 6 weeks. So in this Chinese language summer school, so what student can learn through this Chinese language school? So student, they need to learn, they will compromise of 15 hours of classroom-based language lessons. And also we will teach all 4 language skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And also not just purely study. We combined some of the Chinese cultural activity, such as cooking, tea ceremony, and martial arts, etc. And also we will take students to few of attractions in Suzhou, to getting more about China and getting more about Suzhou as a city. So this course, I would say, is very, very popular for international students. As I mentioned before, if you enrolled with us, you will get this course for free. But if you just want to come here to have an experience, or just want to learn Chinese, and feel free to contact me as well, because we welcome students come here to learn Chinese with us, and have the China experience. So this is our one type of short courses in summer. And another short course is in summer as well. It's called Doing Business in a Changing China. So this course is more focused on business study. So this course only runs 2 weeks. So the time is almost end of June, like 29th of June to 10th of July. So it's end of June and beginning of July. It's only last 2 weeks. So basically this course is more business focused. So what student can learn? So basically through this course, we will throw a different academic to give students a insight of today's Chinese economies. So all our teaching faculty is from our international business school. So in this course, students can learn and can understand the changes with the Chinese society, such as China in transition, or China's urban revolution, etc. And also we will organize the study tour to or even industry visit to Fortune 500 companies. So like this year, we have our first Doing Business in Changing China opened this year, 2019. So we organize some students to visit Siemens company and visit PSW in Shanghai. So we will organize students to have this industry visit. And also we will organize the Suzhou and the Shanghai city tour. So I will say this course is very intense, but it's fun. And the student can learn a lot, not just study. And also they can learn today's China, and they can learn how the business run. I will say is very suitable for Chinese for student who is ambitious in business, or they really have the hunger, want to know more about today's economies. So for the entry requirement, to be honest, because this is summer course, it's not certificate. We're gonna issue certificate. We will issue a certificate, but at the moment it's not credited. So it's like actual course for a student if they don't want to waste their summer, because summer holiday usually is quite long. So for this course, the entry requirement, so we don't really check. We don't really check like academic background. So as long as you have decent English level, because we need to at least 5.5. If you already have 5.5 IELTS, just submit your IELTS and that's it. That's what we need. Or if you don't have, we might just arrange a interview with one of our faculty member, and they will do this interview with you if they think your English is good enough, and we will issue the offer letter to you. So this course is totally different with the other formal undergraduate or postgraduate course. So this summer course is more relaxing. So in terms of entry requirement, is quite flexible. And this course is cost 8,000 RMB, and this 8,000 RMB is included travel within China and a company visit, included few meals as well, because we will throw a lunch and a dinner to students as well. Of course, you know, the living cost students need to pay. Living cost is around 2,500. So if you're interested in those summer courses, your student, if they think, oh, I want to do something during the summer abroad, so student also can consider it, either join our business course, this one, doing business in changing China, or they can just join our Chinese language course. Right. So that's the final touch of my presentation. So if you have any problem, just feel free to ask me. Can you show us a video of XJTLU? Right. Let me see. I just, let me have a look. If I can find one. I don't really think. I don't, unfortunately, I feel embarrassed now. I didn't put a video. So if you want, I will send our video to you. Is that okay? Because I don't have it here at the moment. Cool, thank you. Can student work part-time in China? Well, strictly speaking, you cannot, because you're a student, you're not meant to be working. But I know there are lots of students, they're working in China. So so because most of the place, they will pay student cash in hand. So if you counseling a student, you can say yes, can work part-time in China. Yeah, you can, but just need to play a bit smart. That's what I can say. Oh, and what is the visa process? So visa process is very easy and simple. So basically, once student, they pay the deposit. To be honest, it's not a international student working. It's not a serious offense. It's just because the policy. I'm pretty sure this policy not just applied in China, applied in any country as well. I know in another country like UK, Australia, you can work certain hours, but in China you can work, but just make sure the job you're doing is cash in hand. If it's cash in hand, it's fine. And also, our university we provide internship as well. So as internship, we pay student. So I will say students still can work in China, but just make sure they still will go to class because we need to check attendance regardless. So we still want students come here focus on their study. Yes, they can work. Yeah. For the visa process basically one student they pay the deposit. So one student pay the deposit, which means they definitely coming to study with us. And I have to mention that one student paid the deposit, but in the end, they decided, oh, I'm not going to come to China to study. Unfortunately, we do not refund the deposit to student. So they just lose their deposit. So before student pay deposit, you just need to make sure they're serious, they're coming. If they're still not so sure coming to study in China, just do not place any deposit down. Because once you send a deposit to us, we would not refund. It's non-refundable. So just make sure student they pay the deposit, they will come here to study. So after the deposit, we will issue the unconditional offer letter with the document, the visa letter to student. And those documents we will post to students' home address. Use EMS or UPS. So we will post once they received those documents for their Chinese visa, and then they can go to the embassy, the Chinese embassy in your country to apply. So so the visa letter we going to issue is called JW202 form. So student needs have this JW202 form ready before they apply Chinese visa. So this JW202 form is issued by us. So we will issue this form with the offer letter and then post to the student. And then they can start their application. I mean, the Chinese visa application. And usually I recommend start it 1 month in advance. 1 month in advance. Because before it only takes 2 weeks. Now the Chinese government, they extend the length of producing the Chinese visa. So I would recommend start it 1 month in advance. Any more questions? So I will sending the emails straight away. I'm not email, video to you guys. Thanks everyone. Oh, right. Any work experience needed for master? Yes. But it could be internship is fine by us. But if students don't have any internship or work experience, I need to speak to our PG, postgraduate. But on top of my head, no work experience, we will accept it as well. Because most of students, when they finish their undergraduate, they don't even have a break. They will straight away to their master. So I will say work experience is optional. But if student wants to apply, for example, MBA, yes, they need at least 6 to 8 years working experience, and it has to be in managerial level to apply our MBA course. So, any more questions? No? Shall we? So I guess that's it. So if you have, yeah, we can end the meeting now. So any questions, feel free to drop me an email. Thank you, everyone. So I hope can meet you guys in person in next year. Any problem, just drop me an email. Thank you. Bye.